Welcome back to the Chargers franchise. It is week number 14 as the Chargers are on the road taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Second game of this two-game road trip, and we will head back home for two more as we now enter the final quarter of this season here in 2019, here in season number 1 of the Chargers franchise. Chargers coming into this game with a heartbreaking loss last week to the Denver Broncos in overtime off a game-winning pick six. They are 5-7, and so are the Jacksonville Jaguars, who come in at 5-7. But they came in with a win from last week, and they're looking to make a final playoff push if they possibly can. Division race is probably out of the question for them with the Texans doing well this year. Here's how the schedule looks for Week 14. Some interesting matchups, a lot of divisional battles this week. Got Chiefs, Patriots, Seahawks, Rams Sunday night. Monday night between the Giants and Eagles. We have the Cowboys at the Bears on Thursday night. That will be a key game in the NFC. D.D. Westbrook is the top player from last week's game for Jacksonville. You got to keep an eye on him. He had 2 touchdowns last week in their victory. And Josh Lambo has the ball teed up, and we are ready to get underway here in Jacksonville, Florida. As the kick is sent off by Josh Lambo, the Chargers will get it to start. Here's Desmond King from his own end zone, and he'll bring it to the 23-yard line. Now, Phillip Rivers and the Chargers offense will get things going here. Rivers has had a pretty decent year so far, nearing 4,000 yards passing already, 23 touchdowns and 13 interceptions. We'll start in the I form here on 1st and 10. Here's Melvin Gordon. He only gets a couple yards. Now you can see the rest of the Chargers starting unit on the offensive side. The O-line has been pretty much the same the whole year, highlighted by Mike Pouncey and Quentin Spain. And then in the backfield, Gordon and Jackson, Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, all those guys. Rivers to throw for the first time. He'll throw in the middle, and it's intercepted! Taken away by Jake Ryan, the middle linebacker, who just stepped in front of the throw and was going to Hunter Henry across the middle. And Ryan just stepped in front of it. A poor decision by Rivers on his first throw. He already throws a pick early in this game. He just stared and right there just eyeballed his receiver a little too long. And Jacksonville takes over at the Chargers 21. First play, they'll give it to a toss to Leonard Fournette. He'll get about 5 yards. He had a big game last week with 3 rushing touchdowns. Definitely an offensive heavy last week for Jacksonville. He'll get it again, and he'll get the first down with a 7-yard gain. Now 1st and goal. Foles, a slant pattern to Westbrook. And it's down to the gain of 9. It's down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Foles drops back. Plenty of time. And a strike to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown to Keelan Cole. And an injury time as he got hurt on the tackle. And they will also review if this is a touchdown, whether Keelan Cole was not in bounds when he had possession of the football. But from this angle right here, he's got both feet pretty much in the field of play and the ball secured, so this will stand. Lambo's PAT up and good, and Jacksonville could not have asked for a better start. A big interception, an early turnover by the Chargers, and they converted a touchdown in 4 plays off the turnover. Now Desmond King will basically start over once again with another kickoff as he'll get to the 27-yard line. Now the Chargers looking to start over here on their second drive. Phillip Rivers not looking to repeat and make a deja vu mistake. Here's the AFC playoff picture, by the way. We are in the hunt currently, and so are the Jaguars. Not pictured, but they are also 5-7, just behind the Dolphins. Here's Detrez Newsome. He'll get a stretch run and nice gain right there, 8 yards. Running backs are thin for this game, so that's why he's getting playing time. Gordon will get back in the game, and he'll actually lose yardage. Make it 3rd down and 3. Shotgun look. Rivers, outside throw to Henry, 1st down, and gets out of bounds. Gain of 6 yards right there. The Chargers empty set now. Rivers will throw again to the outside, and behind his target, which is Keenan Allen, there's a flag down. And this will be on Jacksonville's defense. A roughing the passer call. That was popular last week with Von Miller and the Broncos against us, as DJ Hayden, one of the corners, getting guilty right there. Play action bootleg and over to the sideline, and it's caught. Nice throw and precision by Rivers to Travis Benjamin. 1st down, here's Melvin Gordon. Tries to juke out a defender and gets about a gain of 6 on that run. Last week, a pretty productive week for Melvin Gordon. 2nd down and 4. Play action rollout. Rivers throws a strike over the middle. It's Keenan Allen near the inside the 5-yard line down to the 3. 1st and goal Chargers, just like that. We're already in the red zone. looking to respond with a touchdown, and right there the Chargers use a timeout. The play clock is running down as they trying to make an adjustment. Gordon on a run here on 1st and goal, and he is brought down by Darius just short of the goal line. He almost looked like he could have had that touchdown for sure if Darius wasn't there. Now here's the Jaguars defense, very good, highlighted by Calais Campbell, Yannick Ngakoue, Marcel Darius, of course, Miles Jack in the linebacking core. And out in the corners, Jalen Ramsey and A.J. Boye. Very dangerous defense this is. Here's Newsome on 2nd and goal, gets blasted by Miles Jack. Now 3rd and goal from the 3. Play action rollout, just similar to before. Rivers, he's going to run for the end zone. He's being chased by Taven Bryan. He lost the football. And it's a scramble. It's scooped up. That was, I believe, Ronnie Harrison who recovered. Actually, no, it wasn't. It wasn't Ronnie Harrison who recovered it, but it's recovered by the Jaguars. And a second turnover, second possession, second turnover for the Chargers as Rivers, who just barely fumbled it before crossing the goal line. Taven Bryan knocked it out in a huge turn of events as the Jaguars will get the ball back again, this time from their own 20, as that should have been a touchdown, but it doesn't as Rivers fumbled it before getting the end zone. Fournette will start with a gain of 11 on that run. He could have, if he broke that, he would have been gone. Jaguars defense just getting more hyped on the side and already forcing 2 turnovers on the first 2 Chargers offensive series. We got to make some adjustments on that for sure. Fournette up the middle. He's been a workhorse already. He'll get his 4th carry and a good gain of 7. Here's a 5th carry for Fournette. This time, he won't go anywhere. His worst run so far. Boza stops him for 1. They'll give it to Fournette again, and he's right at the marker, swarmed by a bunch of white and navy blue. And it looks like it is actually going to be inches short. No Chenandoah with a nice stop. Lambeau will now boot it away for the Jaguars. And it is actually pinned down, and it stays in the field of play at the 1-yard line. An absolute killer of a kick from Logan Cook, the punter. Now the Chargers offense will head back onto the field, and they'll give it to the fullback, Derek Watt, to get some breathing room. And that was a really nice run, more than expected. A gain of 14 from the fullback. Derek Watt's been a nice, useful running tool this year for the Chargers. And a deep strike from Phillip Rivers to Keenan Allen for a big first down near midfield. Back in the shotgun, Gordon bounces off Calais Campbell's tackle and gets brought down by Boye near midfield. 2-yard gain, pump fake from Rivers, and he'll throw outside, incomplete. Just a little too far for Melvin Gordon. 3rd down and 8. And it is caught by Keenan Allen over the middle. He's been pretty productive on this drive. Inside 40-yard line. Now here's a run to Gordon, and Gordon's going to pick up near a first down. And about a 10-yard gain right there. They'll mark him short. 2nd inches, Rivers. He'll roll out of the pocket, and he sees pressure and just throws it out of bounds. Good decision there. Don't want to take the sack. 3rd and inches. Gordon jukes, gets stuck on a player, and picks up 4. Good enough for another first down. Moves the chains. We're getting near the red zone again. Approaching 2 minutes now in the first quarter. Rivers, end zone shot to Mike Williams. He almost snagged that with one hand. And that is incomplete. Now a draw to Melvin Gordon, pick up some yards. He got smacked by Ronnie Harrison right there. He'll get 6 yards. Shotgun look again. Rivers, plenty of time. Dangerous throw. That could have been picked, and a potential 3rd turnover in this first quarter. Miles Jack deflected it. Now lead to a field goal for Michael Badgley. It is up and through. He's been very accurate this year. 7-3 with 1:14 left to go in the first. As it's been a very sloppy first quarter for the Chargers, but definitely isn't the end of the game. It's still close. Leonard Fournette here with a run, and that is going to be a first down for the Jaguars. Now I'm back in the shotgun here. RPO. Foles takes his time after faking it, and incomplete over the middle looking for Westbrook. And there's a flag down. It's an eligible receiver downfield, and that is on Cam Robinson, the left tackle. Big penalty there. 1st and 15. Fournette, another run. Davis will bring him down. Thomas Davis. It's 2 yards. Fournette again, straight up the middle. He won't go anywhere. Basically gets nothing. Jatavis Brown and Jerry Tillery will tackle him. That will end the first quarter. 7-3. Jaguars have the lead here at home. 3rd down and 13 now. Foles goes to the sideline. Caught by Fournette. Only gets halfway to the marker. And he'll bring up a 4th down and 7. Logan Cook, 2nd straight punt. And he will pin it, try to pin him again, but this time it bounces in the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers will begin from their own 20-yard line. Looking to take the lead here, maybe with a touchdown. Play action. Here's a throw in the middle to Keenan Allen. There's a flag down on the first play of the drive. It's a holding on the Chargers. This one coming back. And it's Forrest Lamp, the right guard, with the guilty party right there. Justin Jackson's first carry of the game. He'll pick up 3. Try to get some lost yardage back. Empty set for Rivers. He'll throw over the middle. It's caught by Williams. A flag is down. Could come back, maybe on the Jaguars, and it is on the Jaguars. It's a roughing the passer, the second one of this game. Calais Campbell this time. That's an automatic first down, a huge, terrible penalty for the Jaguars. Gordon gets a run and dragged down from behind from Campbell. 5-yard run there. Play action, Rivers in trouble, sacked, and he fumbled the football. And it is recovered by Cody Davis, the safety. Phillip Rivers, his second fumble in this game, the third turnover for the Chargers on 4 possessions. Myles Jack just ran straight up the middle, uncontested, just got to Rivers, and Rivers just threw it. Tried to throw it away, but he accidentally threw it he didn't throw it forward, he just lost the football, and that's a big-time fumble as the Jaguars are now within scoring range again. We'll start with Fournette. He'll lose 2, and Jatavis Brown has actually had a pretty good start so far to this game. Second tackle for loss. Now it's 2nd and 12, and Foles just launches to the sideline incomplete. His first overthrown incomplete pass. Looking for Keelan Cole. And over the middle, and it's a first down to Marquise Lee. On a 3rd down and 12, a clutch throw from Foles. That's now 1st and 10 at the 11. Stretch run here for Fournette. Tries to juke a man. He won't fool him at all. Derwin James with an easy tackle for loss. Another run to Fournette. He's been a workhorse for this offense in this game so far. He'll pick up the lost yards. Denzel Perryman brings him down. Foles throws on 3rd down and is caught by Keelan Cole as the lone touchdown. Gets gain of 7. Casey Hayer with a clutch stop near the goal line. That will lead to a field goal for Josh Lambo, and that will make the lead back to 7, 3-10 this time. Lambo will now boot it away to Desmond King. He'll return a couple yards deep in his own end zone, and he'll run just straight up the middle and get to the 27. Pretty solid return from Desmond King. Now here's Melvin Gordon. Got some room here, but Brian brings him down from behind. He'll pick up 6. Rivers drops back here. He'll throw over the middle. It's picked off. The second play of the drive, and it's another turnover. The 4th of this first half. Myles Jack with an interception. Already has a forced fumble just the last drive. And now he's got his 5th interception of the season. And Rivers, his 4th turnover in this first half. All 4 turnovers have been from Phillip Rivers. My goodness, he just stared him down again and just got jumped on the route again. He was trying to dump it to Melvin Gordon. Now the Jaguars, once again with a short field. Boza brings down Fournette for a gain of 7. Here's a draw at Fournette again. And he will be brought down. This is Antoine Bethea, who we picked up safety from several weeks ago. 3rd and 3, and Fournette's not going anywhere. Nice stop from Thomas Davis. It's now 4th down, and Jacksonville will kick another field goal. And they're going to actually fake it. Minshew is the holder. He pitches it to James O'Shaughnessy, a little shovel pass, and he is stopped only for a yard. It's no good. The 4th down conversion is no good on the fake field goal attempt. So the Chargers catch a huge break. Instead of making it a 2-score lead, they just decided to take the risk, go for the short game for the first down, and it didn't work. So it backfires there. The Chargers get it back and catch a huge break. They'll start with Newsome on the ground. He'll pick up a first down run. He's actually been productive on his 3 carries so far. Here's Melvin Gordon on a run this time, and he is brought down for a gain of 5. Now 2nd down and 6. Here's Justin Jackson, and Jackson's going to not go really anywhere. Loses a yard. Agokie on the tackle. 3rd down and 7. Rivers, the sideline, caught by Benjamin at midfield, just past midfield. First down, Chargers, something they definitely need. Here's Melvin Gordon again up the middle, and he'll pick up 3, getting inches closer, nearing 5 minutes before half. 2nd and 6, outside throw and a diving interception. Jalen Ramsey not brought down yet. Auden Tate had to bring him down. The 5th turnover in the first half. 6 drives by the Chargers already, and 5 of those drives have ended with a turnover. All from Phillip Rivers here today. A nightmare game continues to be a nightmare for Phillip Rivers. His third interception. He's also got 2 fumbles to go with it. Jalen Ramsey just baited Phillip Rivers to throw it, and he made an athletic play on the football. The Jaguars have a chance to extend the lead once again with even not as short field as last time, but still pretty good field position near midfield. Fournette's 2 runs don't really go anywhere. Nice tackles from the Chargers. Now 3rd down and 8. Foles, plenty of time to throw over the middle. 1-on-1, he's got it hauled in. D.D. Westbrook hauls it in for the Jaguars. 1st and goal at the 5. Derwin James couldn't get over there in time to make a play on the football. Now Fournette up the middle. Desmond King with a nice play off the side. Only pick up a few yards. Heavy blitz here for Foles. He overthrows Marquise Lee out of bounds. Flag is down. It wouldn't have mattered. Even if it was a touchdown. It's a holding on Jawan Taylor, the right tackle. And now a run for Fournette, trying to pick up some lost yardage. He'll get 3 to the 10-yard line. 3rd down and goal. Foles, outside throw, only picks up a yard to James O'Shaughnessy. Kind of a questionable decision there. Has a nice tackle from Desmond King. And the Chargers will burn their 2nd timeout to avoid any more wasted clock, so they can see they can get some before half. And Josh Lambo will get up and through. 13-3 Jaguars with 2:35 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Now Desmond King from the edge of his own goal line, who will bring it out and not get to the 25. Good return, swarmed by a bunch of black jerseys. Great coverage by the Jaguars. And now Tyrod Taylor checks into the game, the backup quarterback. Phillip Rivers not impressive in this first half at all, so they're going to give Taylor some reps. A run to Jackson only gets 2, and now a throw from Taylor. His first, he'll get to Keenan Allen for a gain of 3. 3rd and 5, pressure coming, and a dangerous throw. That could have been also picked. Once again, Miles Jack could have had another interception opportunity. It's now 4th and 5, and the Chargers, with still a minute to go, a minute plus to go before halftime, they're just going to have to boot it away to the Jaguars. Westbrook gets a pretty good return. Nice juke on Drew Tranquil. Gets to the 36-yard line, and with a minute 04 with all 3 timeouts, Jaguars got a chance to maybe extend this lead even more. Here's a draw to Leonard Fournette. Only picks up maybe a yard or 2. And the Jags lose their first time. Another draw to Fournette here on 2nd and 8. Breaks tackles. He's got a 1st down past midfield. And he gets a nice run right there, gain of about 14 yards. And it is another timeout used by Jacksonville. They got 1 left. Throw to Westbrook. Short throw. This will be a gain of 4. Time is now running for the Jaguars. Foles rolls left, trying to get the pressure on him. We can't get the pressure. And it's a dump off to Fournette out of the backfield to pick up a 1st down with that throw and catch. Now a screen pass. And the Jaguars really wasting a lot of clock, not paying attention. He can't get out of bounds, and they don't burn their final timeout, and it didn't matter. Zeros were on the clock before he was down, and that's going to be halftime. As the Jaguars missed opportunity right there, maybe to get a field goal before half once again. They don't get anything, so the score remains 13-3. What an ugly first half, I mean seriously, for this team. Now let's check around the NFL. The Titans lead the Raiders 14-7. Good first half for Marcus Mariota down in Oakland. The Chiefs being shut out in the first half by the New England Patriots, by a 4-8 New England Patriots squad. Brady doing really good, 16-0 is the score there. And a 29-15 final with the Texans take down the Broncos. Huge win, especially for our division, and if we can get a win, that'd make it more pivotal because the Broncos losing it, and potentially the Chiefs. First half was an ugly one. We have more turnovers than points scored right now. We have 5 turnovers and we only have 3 points scored. And there was a moment in the game back in the first quarter where we had 141 yards of total offense. They only had 41, and that's when the score was like 7-3. Like at the end of the first quarter, that's how much yardage. That's what the yardage was at the end of the first quarter or something like that, or near the end of the first quarter. Kickoff now is Jacksonville will get it to start the second half, and it's only a touchback, so they'll start from the 25. A bubble screen to Westbrook to start, and he gets injured as he's tackled out of bounds by Bethea. Gets 9 yards to begin the third quarter. And now a throw out to James O'Shaughnessy. He'll get a gain of 2 and good enough for the first down. Boza brings him down. Foles will throw, and it's caught by Marquise Lee. Short gain of about 3. And they'll run with Fournette again, who's been an absolute workhorse in this game. He'll pick up 2 yards. 3rd down and 4. Foles throws an out route, caught by Keelan Cole out of bounds. Gain of 7. First down Jacksonville and near midfield. Fournette gets another run, and he will be brought down by Boza, gain of 4. And almost intercepted on that throw from Foles. That could have been a huge play right there for the Chargers. Play action now for Foles. He'll throw, unloads it, and completes it to Marquise Lee, and he'll get the first down as he stays in bounds. King on the tackle. 1st and 10, and Foles will throw this one away as he just didn't see anyone open there. Now 2nd down to give to Leonard Fournette, and Fournette's got some running room. He'll pick up a nice chunk of yardage there, makes it 3rd down and 1. Play action for Foles, and Foles will throw wide open. It's one of the tight ends, it's Jeff Swain, one of the backup tight ends for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He gets a big 1st down into the red zone now, and now a run for Fournette. Brought down by a gang of tacklers there. He'll get another power run. He'll pick up 1 once again. Not really going anywhere. 3rd and 7. Over the middle and caught and almost intercepted. Crazy sequence there. Chris Conley had it. Would have been a 1st down. Joey Boza came from the defensive end spot right here to knock it out. Clutch play from Joey Boza. Could have been picked, and that would have been huge for the Chargers. But it's another field goal for Jacksonville. 3 straight field goals for Josh Lambo. Up and good. 16-3 now is the score, as Desmond King will call a fair catch for a touchback. And now the Chargers will get their first crack at it here in the 3rd quarter, as Tyrod Taylor will head back onto the field once again. They'll keep him out to start the 3rd quarter, with Phillip Rivers already having 5 turnovers in this game. And an ugly game for the veteran, but let's see what the backup veteran Tyrod Taylor can do. Here's Gordon. We'll start with the run with Gordon. He'll get 3. 2nd and 7. Downfield throw. He missed Antonio Gates wide open. But and even worse, a holding penalty on Mike Pouncey pushes him further back. 2nd and 17. Jackson with a nice juke move and an unnecessary juke right there. He'll pick up 3. Ronnie Harrison brings him down. 3rd down and 14. Taylor, plenty of time. He'll just check it down to Justin Jackson. Brought down by Ramsey. There's a flag down. And that's another roughing the passer, an absolutely unnecessary penalty from the Jaguars. Yannick Ngakoue this time, and that's a horrible penalty. Gives the Chargers a new set of downs. Taylor and a throw, had a man wide open on the slant, and he just really did not put a lot of mustard on that ball. He did not throw it well. Gordon will get a gain of 1 right here now, 3rd and 9. And Taylor's hit, and it's going to affects the throw. It altered the throw, definitely. And it's going to be another 4th down, another punt for Tyler Newsome. And I don't know if Tyrod Taylor's really the answer. He's been missing some pretty easy throws, even under pressure. And this will actually take a big bounce in for a touchback. The Jaguars will get it back to start at their own 20-yard line. Here's Fournette on a draw play. Nice play from Boza and Tillery. Bring him down. He's nearing 30 carries, and we're still midway through the 3rd quarter. Boza with some pressure on Foles, and he had to throw that one away. Incomplete, and now 3rd down and 10. Foles. 4-man rush, plenty of time. Dump off to Fournette on the check down, and he's near the marker, gets 9. Thomas Davis with a clutch tackle, and he'll only get just short of the sticks. It's 4th and 1, and Logan Cook will have to punt it away for Jacksonville. And a really good punt to the 15. Here is Travis Benjamin on the return, and Benjamin's brought down at the 26. And now here comes the Chargers offense. Phillip Rivers will check back into the game, since it's still a close game. Still plenty of opportunity to come back. Gordon gets smacked for only a gain of 5. And now another run for Gordon. This time it's going to be a loss. Miles Jack and Calais Campbell right there on the blitz. Now it's 3rd down and 8. Rivers drops back to throw. Pressure coming in his face. He'll dump it off to Gordon, and maybe could have worked if it was 3rd and short, but it's a little bit like 3rd and long, so it makes it only 4th and 5. A 3-yard catch. Newsome again will punt it, and he almost got it blocked as he took his time right there. Almost got the punt blocked. And that'll be a fair catch from Jacksonville. No D.D. Westbrook since he was out, so the backup returner came in. Here's a check down throw to Fournette as begin the drive with a gain of 4. Stepped out of bounds there. 2nd down and 6. A throw to James O'Shaughnessy. A 1st down catch. Gain of 18 yards. And Jacksonville moving the ball once again. Here's another run to Fournette. Fournette plows over Thomas Davis, gets 6 yards. And he's just a yard shy from 100. And Keelan Cole on a bubble screen, a big play as he just runs out of bounds. Gets a huge gain right there of 20 yards. Now Foles in trouble as there's pressure on the right side. He finally gets sacked for the first time in this game. Boza came with the pressure on the right, and Ingram also got a credit with the sack. Play action now on 2nd 18, and Foles throws over the middle and incomplete off the hands of Keelan Cole. Nice defense from Casey Hayward. Shotgun set again. Foles dumps off out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette, and he'll be brought down for a gain of 7 at the 40-yard line. It's now 4th and 11. Clutch stop from the Chargers, and they will bring out the field goal unit. Lambo, 57-yard attempt, and he just had enough power and accuracy behind it. He's got it up and good. 4 for 4 on the day. Definitely one of the best kickers in the NFL, or at least one of the best kickers in the NFL. Yeah, just had enough underneath it. 57 yards up and good. It's 19-3 with 3:25 left to go here in the third quarter. The Chargers got to make something happen here. They're willing to make a comeback. Still down, but it's the maximum of 2 scores. Rivers open throw on the slant. It's Hunter Henry with a first down. That's a good way to start the drive. 17-yard catch and a first down for the Chargers. Play action draw here, and he'll throw to the outside to Henry. A flag is down again. Could be another rough in the passer call. And yeah, that is what it is. That's what it is. The 4th time today for Jacksonville. Marcel Darius with his 2nd rough in the passer. Now RPO here is a sweep to Gordon. He'll get a good gain here, about gain of 6. Brought down by Ronnie Harrison, 2nd and 4. Rivers will throw the angle route out of the backfield with Gordon. Gets a gain of 17 and into the red zone. Jalen Ramsey had to bring him down. Moves the chains for the Chargers. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Another run for Melvin Gordon, and a flag is down as he picks up a solid gain. And it's a holding. It's coming back on the Chargers. This one is on Russell Okung, left tackle. 1st and 19. Rivers. He'll throw one-on-one with Gordon, and he tried to make an athletic catch, but he can't. That's why he's not a receiver. He's a running back. Empty set again on 2nd and 19. Wide open throw outside Auden Tate. First time we've seen him pretty much today, or first time in a while. 3rd down and 13. Rivers. Slant pattern caught by Allen, and he is close to the marker, 13 yards, but they're going to mark him inches short. Harrison with a big tackle, and now in the I form and trying to make the Jaguars jump. It looked like Campbell may have jumped off sides. No, they're going to call a false start on the Chargers. That never works, I swear. And they'll just take the field goal. Almost got blocked right there. But that's the only thing we got to take right there. 19-6, as makes it still a 2-score game, but that's the best we got to do with what we got. Andre Smith with the false start penalty definitely was costly. It led us to the field goal. But I mean, we just got to get a score. We had to get something. Now Leonard Fournette will get his 29th carry here. And that carry on that new drive will end the third quarter. 19-6 is the score, heading into the 4th and final quarter. 2nd and 2, Foles will start throwing, and it's almost caught. He faked the screen to Conley, tried to find Keelan Cole on the wheel route. Knocked away, incomplete. 3rd and 2, a slant pattern. It's caught by Chris Conley for the first down. That puts Foles over 200 yards passing on the day, as Jacksonville is threatening to move the ball again. Another slant pattern. Marquise Lee down to midfield, past midfield, and it's a first down again for the Jaguars. The Chargers 4th in sacks in the NFL, and they only have 1 today. They just can't get pressure on Foles, and there's a fumble right there. James O'Shaughnessy caught it from Foles, and he ended up fumbling the ball, but it was really late. It could be coming back. They could review this, but let's just see, make sure. Nice play. This was Desmond King who tackled him, and O'Shaughnessy just lost the football. Davis recovers it. If this is a fumble and it stands, this could be a game-changing play for the Chargers, but it is a booth review, and I have a feeling this one's coming back. Right there, it's dislodged, and awkward squat to get the ball for Thomas Davis, but right there, the elbow is down, and that's when the ball gets out. So the call is overturned, and the Jaguars get the football back. It will count as a gain of 7, a 7-yard reception. Fournette will lose 3 yards there on the run, and now on a draw play on 3rd and 6, a questionable call, but a very predictable one. Thomas Davis with a big tackle. That's a loss of the yard. And now the Jaguars got to punt the ball away. Logan Cook, and this will be really far out of the end zone for a touchback. And now the Chargers have a chance here. 1st and 10. Dangerous throw, and Ramsey was there defending Allen, and that's incomplete. That was a dangerous throw from Rivers. 6 in passing offense, not really a lot of yards today from Phillip Rivers. This Chargers offense. Tight throw and dangerous coverage. Hunter Henry makes the catch and breaks away from 5 Jaguar defenders. He's up and running. Touchdown, Chargers. No flags down. Actually, there is a flag down, but it's pass interference on the defense. DJ Hayden, that is definitely declined. Touchdown, Chargers. Finally, we get into the end zone. And off a play I did not likely think it was going to be off from. PAT is up and good from Badgley. And just like that, it's a 6-point game with 12 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. What a athletic play from Hunter Henry. He broke away from 5 Jaguars defenders. He caught it, spun around, and then just spun again off more defenders and got in the end zone for a touchdown. And now the momentum's starting to maybe swing a little bit. But we'll see. Leonard Fournette with a 6-yard run. The Jaguars 30th in NFL offense, one of the worst in the league, 3rd worst. But they're actually doing pretty well today with yardage after what they've done so far here in the second half. Nice throw outside to Fournette for a first down on the flat route. RPO took some time, but nope. No ineligible receiver downfield. Keelan Cole gets a first down catch. And the Jaguars threatening moving it again. First and 10 past midfield. Foles with all day to throw. Holy cow, he's got so much time to throw and still gets sacked. As he rolled left to try to see if he can find a different angle, Jatavis Brown said, "I had enough," and he comes in with the second sack of the game for the Chargers. His first of the day. And now over the middle, incomplete. Second and 16. He had a man off the play action. Now 3rd and 16. Foles wide open again, this time over the middle. Once again over the middle, Keelan Cole first down. I mean, how could the middle be that wide open? We already saw them go down the middle last play. 1st and 10, and a streak pattern to Conley, overthrew him. That could have been a touchdown. Glad that did not work out in their favor. Here's Alfred Blue, the backup running back. First carry all day, giving Fournette a breather. 3rd down and 8, 5 wide set. Foles goes right, and he throws a strike over the middle again. Again, it's over the middle. Why can't we cover the middle? James O'Shaughnessy, who's actually had a pretty decent game in this one. Now a counter play. Here's Fournette. He's got running room. Rolls over to Denzel Perryman, and he is in for a touchdown. That was very close. He may be short, but because he rolled over Perryman, that's probably why he's in for a touchdown. And just like that, Jacksonville makes it a 2-score game. Just like that quickly. And now the third the third booth review of the day. Or actually, maybe the fourth. Actually, no, I think it's the third booth. The third booth review of the day. And they're going to see if Fournette was short of the goal. And it actually looked like his elbow right there touched before the ball crossed the plane. They do reverse the call. And on 2nd and goal, Foles gets sacked with a bull rush of Chargers coming right on. Thomas Davis gets a sack, the 3rd of the game for the Chargers. Foles drops back, and he's going to get sacked. He fumbled the football, but Fournette's on top of it. He gets up, but then tackled by Tillery. Joey Bosa gets a clean sack right there. 4th and goal now at the 13. Back-to-back sacks for the Chargers. That is huge. And now a good running start. It's blocked. The field goal is blocked by Michael Davis. Antoine Bethea scoops it up. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. He's going all the way. Touchdown Chargers, and it's a tied game just like that. Holy cow. What in the world just happened? The Jaguars about to make it. It was a touchdown from Fournette earlier, and then they get it. They overturn the call. They go for the field goal. It gets blocked. It could have made a 2-score game, and now Badgley's PAT up and good makes this a 1-score lead for the Chargers. Their first lead of this entire game with less than 8 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. What an absolute insane fourth quarter we've been seeing, and we still have half of it remaining. I mean, I'm just lost for words right now how we're even in the lead right now. It's crazy. DJ Chark in the end zone, he'll take a touchback. They'll start from their own 25. Nick Foles and company. Got to make something happen here if they're going to have Got to get a score. Any score will give them back the lead, but they got to work it down the field like they have pretty much this entire second half. And here's a throw out to the outside. Chris Conley with a weak spin move. I'm surprised that even worked. And he ended up getting a gain of 12 and a first down. Draw play to Fournette. He's been still getting busy carries right here. 34th carry of the game. It's a gain of 8. Another draw play, one of their popular plays today, and that's going to go nowhere. That was Jatavis Brown and Joey Bosa on the tackle. Gain of 1. Fournette on a run here on 3rd down and short. Ochenewusu blitzed up the middle uncontested. He brought him down for a major loss of 2. And Logan Cook will punt it away. The Chargers are getting the football back inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. As Phillip Rivers not had a great day, definitely one to forget maybe, but if he gets the win, maybe not one to truly forget. And here's Gordon. He'll start with the run. He's holding his wrist and he's injured. Melvin Gordon, that is definitely not a good sign to see late here in this game, late in the season for the Chargers, who are definitely trying to see if they can make a final playoff push. And Gordon's heading to the locker room, so that means it's really serious. Now Justin Jackson has to check into the game. He'll only pick up about maybe a loss of a yard. 3rd down and 8 at play action, and it's off the hands of Hunter Henry. That would have been a first down catch. Incomplete, and that definitely will hurt. And now the Jaguars will get the football back, as it is Melvin Gordon broke his thumb, by the way, and he will not return for the team. So this looks like maybe it could be a weekly injury. And Tyler Newsome will boot it away to Alfred Blue, and a nice hit right there from Michael Davis. He's tackled out of. Now on 1st and 10, Foles to throw, and he's going to be sacked by Boza. He has really come alive here in this 4th quarter. A loss of 8, and definitely in the zone for sure. Now makes it 2nd and long. Foles with an outside throw to Keelan Cole, hauls it in. It's a first down. Actually, they're going to mark him inches shy. Foles is celebrating, but they didn't get the first down yet. Fournette with a short gain run. He'll pick up 7 and enough for the first. This time they get it on the short run. Now we got less than 4 to go. Here's Nick Foles on the screen. Throws it to Leonard Fournette. Good blocking on the edge, and he is pushed out of bounds. Tackled out of bounds. And for a gain of 15. At the 25-yard line, Foles one-on-one coverage, and Lee could have had a big catch near the marker or near the goal line. It is knocked away, though, incomplete. And now trying to jump the route, but he didn't, and it's caught by James O'Shaughnessy. There's a flag down, though, but this one's coming back. A big first down catch coming back. A.J. Can with a holding call. 2nd and 20 now. Bo's off the right coming again. And the same play, I'm pretty sure, and it's caught again. Jeff Swain makes it now 3rd and 2. Foles, outside throw, caught. Alfred Blue, he's got the first down, undercut right there by Ingram, but he's got the first down at the 11. Now a chance maybe for a touchdown. Another flag down and a dump off. This is DJ Chark on the catch. And it's another holding call on the Jaguars. This will push them back. Another costly penalty. A.J. Can again, really being costly on this drive. They'll run the screen again. Fournette, he's got plenty of green and a lot of blocking in front on 1st and 20. He'll pick up 9 yards there, 2nd and 11. They'll run the screen a second straight time, Fournette, but this time the Chargers are not fooled at all. They knew that was coming, as he'll get a loss of a yard right there. They'll run on 3rd and 12 with Fournette up the middle, and he'll pick up 4. And that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. 38 carries in this game. Holy cow, what a game for Leonard Fournette. He had his field goal blocked last time, but this time it's up and good for Josh Lambo. No resistance this time, and gives the Jaguars back the lead. This time a 2-point lead, 22-20. Minute 57 left to go, and the Chargers have one last chance for a potential game-winning field goal right here. King will get a good start out to the 26. Now it's up to Phillip Rivers. Rivers steps up in the pocket. He's going to run up the middle and slide for about a gain of 5 or 6 yards right there. Here's an RPO run to Justin Jackson. He'll only pick up 2. Clock is still moving here. Hurry up offense. Rivers, 3rd down and 3. Short throw over the middle, caught by Benjamin, and a flag down as well. This could come back. Nope, never mind. It is a roughing the passer on Jacksonville, the 5th of the game for them. Calais Campbell with his 2nd out of those 5 roughing the passer calls. And an injury timeout as Travis Benjamin on the catch ended up getting hurt on the tackle after receiving the catch. Shotgun look again. Angle route out of the backfield. Justin Jackson. Gain of 10. 2nd down and 1 now. A screen pass. This is Justin Jackson. Good blocks out on the edge, but nice job by A.J. Boye getting over the block and tackling Jackson for no gain. Timeout Chargers their first. 41 seconds left. And broken ribs for Travis Benjamin. He will be out for the rest of this game. Here's Detrez Newsome. He'll pick up the first down run. And now he's down. Detrez Newsome goes down with an injury. Miles Jack with a big tackle, and it looks like that this injury is also heading to the locker room. So another running back down. We're down to 1 running back, Justin Jackson. 1st and 10, and this pass is tipped, and luckily it didn't go into the wrong hands. And it's a 2nd down 10. A torn rotator cuff for Demetrius Newsom. He will miss the rest of the season. But now back to the action, 2nd and 10. Here's a throw over the middle of the gates, and he'll pick up a nice chunk of yardage and gets out of bounds to stop the clock. 3rd and 3. Quick little hitch route. It's caught by Hunter Henry. And Miles Jack gets the tackle. Now 1st down, and Rivers will spike it. 9 seconds to go. Rivers trying to throw it away, but he gets sacked. Loses a few yards right there. They got to burn their final timeout now with 5 seconds. Chargers can't take any more risks. They got to go for the field goal, and now the Jaguars will ice the kicker. And now here it is for the win. Michael Badgley, 45 yards out. It is up, and it is shanked far to the right. He missed it. No good, and the Jaguars escape with a 22-20 victory here at home and improve to 6-7 on the year. The Chargers fall to 5-8 and their 2nd straight loss. And this loss right here may kick the Chargers and eliminate their playoff, kick the Chargers in the ass and eliminate their playoff hopes for the rest of this year for good. What another heartbreaking loss, 2nd straight week of just pure heartbreak. But this game was kind of one of those where it didn't feel like we deserved to win it because we had 5 turnovers in the first half. We played a clean second half, though, with 0 turnovers in the second half. But it was still one of those games where I felt like the Jaguars didn't really... We made good stops. We actually played some pretty decent defense today. Holding them to field goals is definitely what I wanted to do, rather than giving up touchdowns, of course. But the turnovers were the big difference in this game. I mean, they scored definitely a dozen points off of turnovers, and they ended up winning the game by 2. So that really shows that this game probably could have been a lot worse, but our defense made the stops that they need to allow the offense to maybe climb back into this game or just give this team some hope. And that big touchdown from Hunter Henry, I think, was a nice spark. Defense couldn't really get a stop in the next drive, except they did make the call got reversed for Fournette's touchdown, original touchdown, and then they ended up making a big play. They held them to a field goal, and they ended up blocking it, returning for a touchdown. We're up 1, and then Jaguars, on their final drive, they get it down the field and get a big field goal to get the win. So this is definitely a devastating loss for the Chargers, but we do, and really there's no positives out of this. I mean, there really isn't. I mean, there is actually no buts about it. Checking the injury report, and Melvin Gordon out now, Benjamin, Newsom, Eckler, all on the injury list, and it looks like they're out for the remainder of the season with only 3 weeks left to go. So definitely a huge loss. And with only 1 running back left active and not injured on the roster, I signed one of the free agents, and Raheem Mostert was a free agent, so I signed him to a quick 1-year deal, and probably just for the next 3 games, hopefully. Hopefully he can stay healthy. I had to make a cut, of course, because we had the max amount of players. I cut a guy who actually ended up signing earlier in the year, or midway through the year, Ewan Price, one of the backup outside linebackers. It wasn't really getting much. I was only really playing on special teams, so I decided to cut him. Here is the prospect scouting. We're looking at some running backs. I like what I see from Zach Moss and J.K. Dobbins. Looked at some quarterbacks as well. Looked at, of course, offensive line at the right tackle position. That's definitely some. Hopefully I can find a hidden gem there. And then we looked at defensive tackles. I definitely would like to find a replacement for Brandon Mebane, as Jerry Tillery has proven to be a really great rookie so far. But I got to find someone, if we're going to run a 4-3 set, I got to find someone that can, work well with him. Here's the news for this week. A lot of Cowboys news, it seems like. And then there's our big news with, brutal loss to the Jaguars. Not something I want to be reminded of. Transitions, not really much happening with just a bunch of re-signs. And then our news right there, we just saw about 30 seconds to a minute ago. Here's the Week 14 results. A big win for the Cowboys over the Bears. And then you also got we saw the Patriots get a big win over the Chiefs. The Texans over the Broncos, like I said earlier. Players of the week, Tom Brady and Miles Jack. For the AFC, Ezekiel Elliott and Nigel Bradham for the NFC. Here's the MVP standings right now. Deshaun Watson leading, Baker Mayfield trailing him. Lots of quarterbacks right there. Mariota even in that race, along with Dak Prescott. Coach of the Year, Pete Carroll and Freddie Kitchens are the top two, and no sign of Anthony Lynn, of course. I mean, 5-8 is not going to get you Coach of the Year. Here's the NFL standings. A lot of winning records and some very close to 500 records, and some teams, just near the bottom once again. Looking at the AFC, Browns and Texans roam the top two, and then the NFC, the Seahawks and Cowboys. The Eagles also kind of in that mix. Could be an interesting playoff setting when we get there. Here's the divisional standings. The Browns really taking over the AFC North. The Texans taking over the AFC South. The Titans really surging lately in the right direction. The Jets lead the AFC East. The Chiefs, Broncos in a tie with the AFC West. The Bears lead the NFC North. The NFC South, the Panthers and Saints are tied. The NFC East is the Cowboys and the Eagles and the Giants. And even the Redskins all have winning records. And then the Seahawks roam in the NFC West with a dominant fist, or with an iron fist, really. With the Rams still roaming around, and then you got the other two just not really getting in that race. Here's the season stats so far in the year. Very, just good year so far. And hopefully next week we can see this defense play like they did here today, but hopefully force some turnovers, and hopefully the offense can play more consistent, less turnovers. We didn't allow a lot of sacks today. That's one thing I will say. We only allowed one sack, and that was off a fump. That was a strip sack. But that's something I just noticed in this game. So next video, next week, in Week 15, we are back at home, and it's a Sunday night game, primetime game against the Minnesota Vikings, our final NFC opponent this year. And the Vikings have had they went 3, they're right now they're 3-10. And they've definitely really underachieved. And it's looking like the rest of the year is just tanking and trying to get for a top draft pick. Right now they're projected to get the 3rd overall pick in the draft, which is, I think, crucial for this team. Maybe Kirk Cousins isn't the answer, but who knows? This team is highlighted by Adam Thielen, Stephon Diggs, Kirk Cousins, like I said, Anthony Barr, Eric Kendricks on defense, Harrison Smith. So this will be an interesting test. I think they're better than 3-10, so we'll see next week. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Brutal loss today, but leave a like if you liked the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time as we take on the Minnesota Vikings at home.